owning with BGV, Breckenridge Grand Vacations, has impacted us in such a positive way. We love the staff, and really, they have become family to us. We know so many people on a first name basis. They look out for your best interest, and they are always there for you. Christine at the front desk, she said, "Would you guys like a foam topper for your bed?" And we were like, "Yeah." We didn't even know you could get that. She's like, "I'll put it up there for you." And so we're constantly amazed at the extra mile that they go for us.
My experience with staff at Grand Lodge on Peak 7 has been extraordinary. I come from a customer service background, working worldwide in service organizations, and I know quality staff. The Grand Lodge has as good a staff as I've ever seen in my entire life. The Grand Lodge experience has changed our whole outlook on vacation. As I have said, this is our home away from home, and it's in some cases feel like it is our home. We love Colorado, Breckenridge, and the Grand Lodge so much that we feel at home the minute we arrive.
We're here a lot, obviously, so they do know us fairly well.
They call us by our first names. It's nice.
But more importantly, those few things where something's not quite right, this is a little off or something like that, anything we've ever asked, they have just gone leaps and bounds above what we have asked to try to make it right.
Having ownership here has meant a lot to our family. It's the 1 week a year that we're able to get together with our son, his wife, and our grandson, where we are able to cook together, eat together, have fun together on the slopes, and do other activities both in the wintertime as well as in the summertime.
This ownership has meant so much to our family. We just are happy. Makes us happy.
Jenny and Joe Carter have been friends of mine, I would say friends of mine for probably about 3 years now. Whenever they come to stay, they always bring me down dinner, ask how I'm doing. We sit down in the lobby sometimes, catch up about what's going on. They always seem to remember what we last talked about, even if it's been a couple months in between visits. Jenny and I talk a lot about our family. I would say she's had some issues going on with with her parents becoming a little more elderly. So we kind of talk and relate to each other in that way, kind of going through some of the same things. It's just nice to catch up with someone when we talk. It's just very casual, friends. It's definitely different than other relationships that I have with other owners. To me, it makes me feel lucky that I can have that opportunity to meet all these different people. It's a great relationship to have. They always say, come to Denver, come have lunch with us, come visit us. It's more than just that. They're coming in to check in and I see them once a year. It's just so rewarding to be able to speak to them more often than that.
My story actually is about a little girl, Phoebe. Her one wish, she came to Breckenridge through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Mike, and Rob were so generous to let Phoebe come to Grand Lodge on Peak 7 for day use. And her wish was to go to the movie theater, to build a snowman, to see snow. And we were able to fulfill all those wishes. And it was just heart-wrenching. I mean, she was such a sweet little girl. Her eyes, I can't explain it. Her eyes lit up just like it was magical. And she kept thanking us, "Thank you so much." And it was like, we didn't make this happen. It was just, this happened for you. And so happy that it did snow that day. And it was 4 months later that I got a card from them saying that Phoebe thanking us and that she had passed away. She died of a brain tumor. That's what my mom died of. So it kind of touched my heart in a special place.
Over the last, say, 6 months or so, I've really got to know a couple of owners by the name of Ann Holback. Mr. Van Holbeck, he suffers from PTSD, retired veteran, so he requires a quiet room on a higher floor to help him sleep. And anytime I notice when they're coming in, I always look for the best room possible that I know is going to meet his requirements so that he can get a nice restful night of sleep. And about 6-7 weeks ago or so, Mr. Van Holbeck came in with his wife, and they kind of noticed I was a little slower than normal. I had, helped them several times over the last month and kind of asked about it, and I explained to them that I had just gotten a new puppy. I had been up till 1 a.m. that night because we had driven down to Denver the night before I had been up. We had driven down to Denver and picked up our new puppy and brought it home and showed them some pictures and all that. And about another 3 or 4 weeks later, they came up on another bonus time stay, but this time they had a little gift bag with them with a little chew toy in it for my new little puppy, and nice little gift to take my girlfriend out for a drink with. And it was just very fantastic.
The Knutsons, Chuck and Diana, and my husband and I met about 4 years ago through one of our agents, former agents actually. And we got to be very friendly and close. And in the last 2 years, we've gotten even more close. Every time they come, we go for dinner. We went to the Steamboat Hot Springs last time they were here. We always make them elk burgers, so they always want us to save them some elk meat so we can have some elk burgers. In fact, we've gotten so close that they're coming in 2 weeks. They're bringing a dog with them, which is going to be adopted by my son and his wife. And then in January, my husband and I have our 20th anniversary, and they are joining us to go to Cancun, Mexico. As a BGV employee, I really enjoy my job, and I enjoy meeting all these people who I have really good relationships with that I can go out and party with. I don't party that much, I'm too old, but I do like to go out for dinner and have a few drinks, and it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy ourselves.
I met Jackie Roberts and William Gillette 2 years ago. We became friends, went out for drinks.
We always we drew to Kyle as far as we always asked for him every time we were checking in, and we just started to become friends. And then in December, I was diagnosed with myelodysplasia, which is, it would have become leukemia, but I needed a bone marrow transplant. I told him that I might not see him for a while.
She mentioned that it may be her last day use ever, and that really hit home for me. A month after that, her friend set up a GoFundMe, which I then put an email together to send to the rest of the company because we're a family here at BGV, and got an overwhelming response. Got, I think, about $500 from names that I recognized towards her donation, and the OR department actually put up a week for auction and put all the proceeds to her fundraiser for her treatments. And then a month after that, she found a match and began treatments, and needless to say, she is back up using day use and still here with us enjoying BGV.
When we decided to vacation, Kyle's a big reason why we keep coming back here. And we're so happy with everything that we just bought another week at the Grand Colorado. And so that's exciting. When we come up vacationing up here, we feel like we're part of the family. We really do.